With the global population forecast to reach 10 billion by 2050 and the increasingly noticeable effects of climate change, there is growing recognition that scientific research must play a leading part in overcoming these worldwide challenges. Closer to home, our location in Western Australia, with its status as a major regional grains exporter, provides us with strong motivation to help Australian farmers stay competitive in global marketplaces and to contribute to global food and nutrition security. At Murdoch University's Food Futures Institute, Professor Rajeev Varshney is leading the Centre for Crop and Food Innovation through the power of genomics.
By integrating a broad spectrum of disciplines, including genomics, gene editing, molecular biology, bioinformatics, physiology, pathology, agronomy, and digital agriculture, CCFI's research efforts are directed towards enhancing crop production and quality, increasing tolerance to biotic and abiotic stresses, mitigating the impacts of climate change, boosting crop productivity on marginal lands, and extending the shelf life of food and improving taste and nutritional value for a positive impact on human health. Our center's strengths include links to industry and international agriculture, expertise in genomics, bioinformatics, and pre-breeding, and gene editing, functional genomics, and systems biology, and overall a multidisciplinary approach to address these complex challenges in agriculture crop productivity. I'm proud to lead Centre for Crop and Food Innovation with its dedication to crafting cutting-edge solutions that address current and future agricultural challenges, improve farmers' profitability, contribute to food security, and promote environmental sustainability for future generations. The CCFI is well placed to play a central role in the years ahead, with its globally acknowledged reputation for capitalizing on new technologies and securing investments in crop agriculture. The Centre focuses on 7 key themes, which our theme leaders will now introduce.
At CCFI, we use the genomics and pre-breeding approaches to enhance crop production and qualities in a range of crops include wheat, barley, oat, legume, and horticultural crops. Researchers at the centers are collaborating with leading RDCs such as GRDC, Hot Innovation, and other organizations to deliver climate-resilient crops with a higher productivity and nutrition.
In the theme of nutrition and food, we're studying the application of new technologies to improve the safety and shelf life of broadacre crops, as well as researching ways to optimise both food flavour and nutrition. As an example of our research activity, we're currently tackling dairy allergies and intolerance by investigating the effects of dairy herd management and different milk processing parameters.
I lead the crop protection and microbiome theme. What is a microbiome? In a nutshell, it's all of the tiny microorganisms that live inside plants and soil. It includes fungi, bacteria, viruses, and other tiny things that we can't see with the naked eye. We're using DNA sequencing to look at that microbiome, and we're trying to understand how those microbes can increase growth and yield of crops.
Agricultural lands can be used to mitigate or remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and we're particularly interested in, firstly, how you can generate co-benefits from mitigating carbon dioxide, doing things like planting trees, changing the amount of carbon stored in soil. So we're interested in how we can generate co-benefits from that large-scale investment, but we're also interested in how you avoid negative outcomes. So, for example, avoiding planting farmland with trees and displacing food production.
We work in the interaction between soils and crops, and many of the constraints to crop production are indeed soil constraints, especially in Western Australia. We are collaborating with the Centre for Crop and Food Innovation. One is with acid tolerance of chickpea. A second project, also with investment from GRDC, concerns human nutrition and food. So we've recently confirmed that in fact Australian wheat grain contains quite low levels of micronutrients, and that's a potential risk for our export markets. And our research is now looking at novel ways of boosting the level of micronutrients, particularly zinc, in wheat to provide greater benefits for Australian grain growers.
In the CCFI theme of digital agriculture, our research focuses on applying artificial intelligence techniques that enhance farming technologies with advanced automation systems that improve farming practices, yields, and quality. It also involves developing strategies and decision-making support through terrain mapping, soil profiling, weather and climatic data.
At CCFI, we are conducting trials of fully autonomous robotic platforms, such as the one shown here. We're also working very closely with industry to advance the adoption of robotics and other innovative digital technologies in agriculture. A primary focus of the CCFI is to prepare, encourage and normalise the use of robotic systems for the next generation of farmers. As an example of this, we're working very closely with the WA Department of Primary Industries and Regional Development to engage with the community, especially young students, by showcasing the capabilities of autonomous robotic systems and highlighting the future careers that are possible through these exciting new technologies.
Now, the focus has been to undertake R&D to benefit the farming community in the state. So this path has taken us all the way from DNA bases and sequencing to science diplomacy to ensure that the products of new breeding technologies will be purchased in our international markets. So the message I'd like to leave you with is the leading role Murdoch has taken in ensuring the delivery of genetic products and the commercialisation of research outputs for the benefit of farmers and consumers.
We seek international collaborations and partnerships to advance and share new knowledge in science and research, benefiting both global and domestic research systems. Our commitment is reflected in regular training programs, conferences, workshops, and symposia, focusing on active participations from professionals in academia and industry, including those from developing nations and students and early to mid-career researchers. We provide a valuable opportunity to the next generation of scientists to engage with the PhD student, postdoctoral researchers, developing and strengthening their research skills and knowledge.
The pioneering research carried out by the Centre for Crop and Food Innovation is focused on creating positive outcomes that address a range of major global agricultural issues that include accelerated improvements in yield, quality and tolerance, protection from increasing biological and environmental stresses, and enhances nutrition and environmental sustainability.
As the world faces unprecedented challenges in agriculture, the Centre for Crop and Food Innovation at Murdoch University stands at the forefront of discovery and progress. From groundbreaking genomics to cutting-edge digital agriculture, their work is not just advancing science, it is securing the future of global food production for generations to come.